Hi guys, so I'm just going to do this quick 3 to 5 minute video just to bring this to you guys' attention. Police investigate the sudden death of 24-year-old in Cardiff who died after being arrested. It has sparked hundreds of protesters to protest outside of the police station. The reports so far, more than 200 people marched from the city centre to the police station around a mile away to demand justice following his death. They're also asking for the release of CCTV from his time in custody. Mr. Hassan was arrested on Friday evening after reports of a disturbance at his home, but was released the following morning without a charge. He was found dead at the property later on Saturday evening, with his family claiming he had been assaulted whilst in custody. Okay, so I'm just going to read this quickly. Let me clear it up for you all. The police arrested him at his home. He was in police custody for several hours, released with no charges pressed, and took a taxi home. When he arrived to his residence, he told his family, friend and neighbours he was beaten up, something which was evident as he was limping and had bruising as well as blood on his clothes. When they saw the state of him, they begged him to go to the hospital, but he was so weak that he decided to sleep and said he would go after his rest. Family members and friends found him in his room. At this point, he was already dead. The ambulance service said he should be given CPR, which is why he was moved to the kitchen because his room was too small. We need justice for Mohammed. He was failed. The police described this as a sudden and unexplained death and say there were no indication of misconduct issues or excessive force used by their officers. This is where people are obviously raging with anger and despair because officers have said that the death of Mr. Hassan was sudden and unexplained. The force said that he had been taken into custody following a disturbance on Friday night. He left custody around 8:30 on Saturday. Of course, people want answers because it doesn't make sense. How is it that he's been in custody, he comes out of custody, and then he dies? It really doesn't make sense. The protesters then positioned themselves outside the police station and family and friends gathered to give speeches. One of the protesters said, "What happened to this boy? We do not stand for this. We're here today. We need to know why this happened. He was a young boy with a future and he was part of this community, but the community stands here broken. How do you expect us to feel?" He'd only been living in Cardiff for around 2 years and had lived in London before. You think he died in Cardiff. He was about to come, oh Jesus. He was about to become a father. It's real, and I'm happy we've turned out. Sorry, that just really hit my heart there. People are just really demanding justice and transparency. So that is the current details on that, guys. There is an independent investigation into the police contact prior to his death in Cardiff. They are waiting for a report from the post-mortem examinations. They're looking into the CCTV footage and the body-worn video, so all those are still yet to come out. So I'm going to leave it there and then follow up on that story. It really saddens me. It's a bit crazy, and whatever happened to him, I really do hope that transparency is upheld. Make sure that you hit the notification bell for further videos. Feel free to subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video.